Oh no. It's Meow 2, Meow 2.0.
Quick fast.
Summon again, it didn't work. Not short on games. I guess we have green birds, that's fine. That's easy. I invite Palm to, or summon Palm to. What accepts it yet?
You're in trouble now.
There's a table halfway up the ramp on the right.
Christ, Benez, could you spam click that anymore?
This is the one fight you don't want to bet on. Alright, I'm just fixing up Pally Power real quick, it's almost done. Give me a second here. Alright, full buffs out.
Grab different ranks of health stones.
I'm typing in instructions, I will give you light. Okay, Palm and Poetic will stay up for the enrage. Everyone else will go down. That should be it, everyone else knows this fight. Don't save for enrage. If the things respawn, Chester, and they'll pick them up. Just hold them at the bottom. Okay, everyone's here. Fletch, misdirect onto Veers. Count us down, Veers.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh, question. Feels now on Veers.
bet you're pulling up here.
Melee out. Melee out. Melee out.
Bomb top. Top of what?
DPS, bro. Sometimes the stars align and I can open procs.
You guys can shoot
Bottom
him,
of the
means
ramp,
he's
bottom of
gonna
the ramp,
shoot
bottom
you.
of the ramp. Guys, get to the bottom.
Nice peach up here.
Go, go, go.
Alright, everybody have a cup. You guys dying on this, don't wipe this. Don't get greedy. It's just guys.
Hey,
Yep.
nice loot.
My guess is cast your legs and Hope Ender. You know, when you talk about it, it comes up.
Link me your weapon if you're interested in this. Hyjal's next. Start heading over. Make sure you whisper the correct person. I'm on my rogue, not my priest.
Grab your necks if you want them.
Okay, it's gonna rise. Grats.
Nice.
Great timing.
Thanks, guys.
I'm spec roll for the staff. Green Druid, 3, 2, 1. Grats. Alright, cool. Hyjal's next. We do have 2 bosses left in Hyjal because we couldn't get Askelair or Archimon down yesterday. The plan was to do T5 after Hyjal. That's still the plan. However, we're going to take as long as we need to in Hyjal. So everyone who's not attuned to Hyjal, hang on tight. We'll probably take anywhere from 1 to 2 hours. Hope things go wrong, it could take the whole night, but hopefully it won't. We've downed these bosses before, but they are the hardest ones, so they're just giving us a hard time.
Well, thanks for the Kazakh kill, guys.
Yep, cheers. But yeah, like I said, just hang on tight if you want to come in for T5. I know obviously it sucks having to sit, but we didn't intend to obviously wipe on Askelair over and over again yesterday. So hopefully we'll just knock these guys out real quick and then we'll get you guys some T5 as well. Alright, if you're not attuned, go and drop raid now.
Make sure you go to the Horde camp.
Is anybody gonna need a summons here? We got any lightweights amongst us?
Alright, give me a second to sort out groups real quick.
If anyone is really bad at this game and needs a summon into Hyjal, type 2. Invalid.
I think you mean invalid.
True, I got it wrong this time.
Yeah, what are we raiding?
Go on, Hyjal.
Last 2 bosses of Hyjal.
all the Shadow Priest scam, Jesus.
We swapped them for Holy Priests.
Priest 65
Alright.
pretty soon. Someone else try Monath.
Oh, is someone logging carry out?
Go and log carry out match.
I'll still on myself when we're ready.
Yeah, not yet though. But yeah, when we're ready. Alright, Jimmy, can you respec Shadow? Actually, we have 7 healers at the moment. Your main spec will still be considered holy, but we also don't have a Shadow Priest, and I think you have to have a Shadow Gear out of all that.
Make Jerry go Shadow. He's really good. Psych.
Yeah, I was season 3, 4, and 5, Gladiator, Shadow.
No, but were you any good is what he asked.
Yeah,
Ooh.
win trading is a thing.
Okay, so we're a little bit over today. Buki, you're gonna sit for Asgalar. We're gonna bring you back in for Archimond, but we'll have you sit for Asgalar. It's not a very melee-friendly fight. Yeah, we'll swap you back in for Archimond when we get him down.
Am I going back to get a Hellstone and a Soulstone again?
The people who got Soulstones last time, go to chat. Jimmy, you'll get a Soulstone too, so head to chat when ready. Let me
Are those brown switches tees?
Hmm?
You got brown cherry MX browns?
What?
We can hear your mechanical
Your
keyboard.
mic is
Oh.
picking up your keys.
Sorry. Yeah, it's just a Razer keyboard.
dude.
Crazy!
He's chopping up some coke lines.
I wish. Just 5 ends right now.
The rating PEDs.
Oh man, Infernals are gonna be easy today.
Alright.
How many locks we got? A million.
More banishes.
We've got enough to CC every Infernal, we can kill the rest.
I'll trade you the food on my rogue. These. So just hang on tight.
Tees, please. Yeah, adjust your threshold there, mate.
Nice booze said he's about to be on.
Grab one of each rank Hellstone. If you're inside and haven't already.
Drop group on carry out per invite, please. No, you're still going Shadow for now, Jimmy. We don't need 7 healers.
Oh, okay. This was last week, so yeah, that's
Everyone walk on top of your Soulstone target Make sure that everyone has one.
No confusion.
Bernays, come here.
I'm doing
Bernays, come to whatchamacallit, please, chat. We'll have an extra soulstone. Sierra, come for a soulstone, please. Miel, you'll get Sierra. Where's Bernays? Can we get a summon on Bernays? He's like way out in Tharomar. We have like 50 locks here. I don't have any extra stones on Spacecraft, so I can't do it.
Are we meant to be summoning Bernays into Hyjal?
No,
No.
to chat.
The chat. Who is Veer still summoning? Jimmy?
Yeah.
Okay. And Louise has Bernays, and Sierra, come to chat, please. We're gonna summon on Sierra.
right there.
Oh, he is here. Okay, good. Toss out your soul stones now. Start flying over, guys. Type 1 for summons. Summons, Warlocks inside, summon quickly, please. Everyone else start heading over. Yeah, the Warlocks inside will use soul stones during Doom, so.
If you're not a warlock, click these so we can keep summoning. Need more clicks in Hyjal. Palm is invalid. If it happens again, I'll just reload. Oh, you were probably just porting.
Did you go to the wrong camp? Yeah. Where you at?
I just summoned it.
Guys, make sure you go to the
Keep
Horde camp
clicking.
on that note.
There's a table up inside.
Jimmy's in Durnes.
He's respecking like I asked him to. Jimmy, if you respect, just type 1 for something, and then just finish clicking inside with this.
Might have to train the ranks. I don't know if he's gotten shadow.
It's gone Shadow with Kara.
Okay.
Unless he didn't train
Should,
that on
should be
accident.
good then.
Sarah, I'll do forward if you want to spirit everyone.
Roger that.
Okay, the only change that we're gonna do is that we believe that totems are targeted by Rain of Fire, and they're correctly targeted by Rain of Fire. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop the totems away from the raid, inside Rain of Fire range. Let's say like over here, and then, well, it has to be kind of close so you guys get affected. So maybe over here where the square is, and then go back to outside of range. Obviously do this safely, don't like stress doing this. Keep the tanks up first, keep people who are hit by a Rain of Fire up first, and then drop your totems away from the raid. That should be fine.
It also may have just been alphabetical, so be ready to adjust.
I read on Wowhead that they are targeted by totems.
Right.
So it should be targeting totems. And it seemed as if it did yesterday. I wasn't there, so I wasn't in melee range, so I couldn't see. But so we'll try it anyway, and we'll take note this time if it does or not. Summon Jimmy, please. He can accept whenever. We're wasting Soulstone time. log back in as Jimmy's getting summoned now. Get food buff now, guys. Get food buffed. Alright, head to the gate when ready. Just buff up Jimmy as we go. Alright, I'm starting it. Okay, Jimmy, you'll be the lone Shadow Priest. You'll be attacking the boss from the path to the Nihilith camp. Make sure you're away from everybody else, and focus on staying alive during Asgore. Do not worry too much about maximizing DPS. Get out of Rain of Fire immediately, and make sure you bubble yourself every single time that you get hit by Rain of Fire.
You need your mind control too.
Yes, you'll be mind controlling full time for this track. Hero now, on heroes now. Cast now assist. Jimmy, mark your mind control as a star. And never target a skull for mind control. You can target anything on mark. Just target something else.
See if you can fear it out. Elder, come second.
We have one in the marked skull. Stuck my nose.
If someone can fear, that'd be nice.
Spikes.
It's evading. It's evading.
Here we go, it's all on me
It's
now.
evading. Please stop bearing. Please stop bearing.
Ghouls and guards next. Melee can take this guy down. We can't do anything with the guards. Everyone else get in position with the guards.
Evading
Interrupt
again.
it, so he...
Can we not move him? Oh my god.
Milk, come here. Milk, come here.
How did I get back here?
Intervene to me.
It's on flesh. It's on flesh.
Just don't. Oh, Jesus.
We should just get the whole raid stack over here as fast as we can.
Flesh, you have to come in melee range.
Get here now.
Or Fane.
Never mind, can pull it out of this? Never mind.
Focus on the gargoyles right now.
Keep Chetty up.
We have a guards. I got it.
The guards that are up in the air.
Stick to the plan.
Need a protection?
There's a hammer of judgment over here in the A-bombs.
Yeah, I'll get it after this. Kind of behind. T, where did you die?
He's right here in the front.
Fane is still the worst piece in the guild.
Obstacle open. Skill roll.
Yeah, didn't need that.
It's kind of static. We have a bit of time. We're fine here. Got it. Infernals are next. We'll need to clear these waves kind of quickly though, because we lost a lot of time on these first two waves.
All res T's.
Why is he not attacking you?
If you're up the hill, start heading there now. Let others finish it.
Range, get to no. Finish this ASAP. Finish this ASAP. We need to save as much soulstone time as possible because we started pretty late on soulstones, and that one fucked up. Necro fucked us up too. So we're probably gonna have like 2 less minutes of soulstone than we do like normally. So because of this, I need everyone else to stay focused during trash. Don't AFK. We need to kill things as quickly as possible.
That one's finished.
If you're not flask, get flask up now. Every second will count here.
I'm guessing I'm still going with Versal.
Yes, you're still got this.
Time on
Time on.
Let's get the one by the Torn. The big, you just go.
Chetty, 10 seconds and on by throw.
Somebody just fell away.
DPS dispel Chetty if you can.
AoE blow up rules.
T's in green needs help.
AoE to the rules, AoE to the rules. Someone fucking out of the funnel. T's needs 1 thing.
Infernals.
Once Fierce gets the Fell Hunters to the Tauren, Warriors go to the Fell Hunters. Fierce marks scalps for the Warriors.
Victory or death!
And be careful on threat Warriors. You're going there a lot earlier than you normally do. Should be good to go there now.
Time on foul match.
12.
Jesus. Did they fix the mana burn on this guy?
Big Dad intermediary Garcia. He's about to turn again.
Dude, they just took out like 8K.
Alright, Big Dad, this boss is pretty straightforward. You will be attacking the boss from the start, the rest of the melee will not be. There's going to be fire that drops on the ground. You have to get out of this fire ASAP. The boss will some second. That's pretty much it. If you ever get doomed, you see where we are right now, this is called the Tauren camp. If you ever get doomed, you must run here immediately. Doom will kill a person after 20 seconds. So there's no way to stop it.
If you die in the wrong spot, we wait.
Pretty much, yeah. A Doom Guard will spawn from your corpse, so you need to get to the Tauren camp as soon as you get doomed. Don't finish DPSing, don't try to get a couple last hits off. Just get to the Tauren camp ASAP.
Will do.
Check your food buff.
Isn't he melee anyway, so he's going to be better?
No. He's taking unlucky strikes, so it'll be DPS and overall. MC Jimmy, shoots and fears next. Try not to. Don't mind control extra spells, please. Just break anything. Jimmy, if everything gets sheeped, what you can do is you can Shadow Word Death, or Shadow Word Pain, sheep, and then start casting Mind Control. That way, by the time Mind Control cast finishes, the sheep will be broken. Did I trade you? Hold on, I got you. You're dead, so I can trade you. Yeah, nice. The next wave is the caster wave. The physical DPS will be on the Banshees, and the casters will be on the Necros. This is the mana burn. Drink this up, drink this up. Bring these closer in if you can. Take as many of the mana burns as you can.
Banish moon and kill the rest.
Sure, we're coming.
Someone banish moon.
Any warlock banishment.
Next wave's down there.
You don't have to rebanish after this.
There's still DPS on Banshees, casters on Necros, MCs and Fears and all that. You need those out ASAP.
Necros fast.
Should be good. He'll just go onto the Thorn end.
Casters focus the Necro down.
And then when you have one MC, Jimmy, just spam Unholy Frenzy on the melee. It's super strong. One Necro starting to run towards the back. We can put Necros in there. They tend to get stuck over there to get to the spikes.
Someone interrupted.
Necro in the back.
Interrupt on that. Any range that can interrupt is good.
After this is another Infernal wave. Dude, the punch straight up murder in this wave makes it so much easier. It's normally a hardest wave.
Still cutting up pretty quick. Got an MC drop.
Any Taylor real fast, real fast. Gonna green.
You gotta drift those MCs faster.
I gave you a assist, Jimmy, so you can make a raid warning macro like Contessa did last night. That's MC dropping, and then tank can be ready to pick it up.
Infernal's in.
Infernal's range, get to the back, range, get to the back. What's time left on Soulstones?
13.
Okay, you're still making pretty good time.
Any warlocks at the tournament at the start?
Should have at least one, and then we have Tease as backup, so call for him if you need it.
Milk, you want me to spell that?
No, that's fine.
to the torrent camp. Sorry to go through the camps.
Oh, no,
Except for me, plus we do it. Next wave is the last wave. I do want to get started ASAP on the bosses here, and we'll just how long it takes. So, we can leave one out since we're fully buffed, but we're not going to play that for too long.
Lost cat, you guys ever missed?
The rage timer starts when in combat, right?
We're not entirely sure. I'm more concerned about the soul stones than anything else.
10 minutes right now.
Yeah. We're gonna be like, yeah, we're gonna be 2 minutes short on these stands.
I still have mine available.
Yeah, all the locks inside will pre-make their soul stones. You guys will soul stone the people of Doom alphabetically. So, Aya first, and then, no, yeah, Aya, then Azatest, and Salem. So, all the ranged DPS will be attacking, where I said, between Brawl and the Torn Camp. Just make sure you soul stone the person when I call for when you're doomed. Make sure you soul stone immediately, because if you get silenced, you won't be able to stone. So, as soon as somebody gets killed, you're required to get them soul stone to get the rotation.
If you're gonna run towards the rocks.
No, Melee, get out. Jesus.
They start buffing now.
Everybody needs shadow prod. All groups need shadow prod. Please start shadow prodding. You have a lot of time to drink because we'll have distract here.
That moon's the last one.
Should we start carting it back a little bit?
Yeah. All groups need shadow prod. Buff shadow prod.
Oh no, we still have start. Still start. Kill move. Kill
No, we're
move.
fine. We're fine. We have to do this ASAP. We'll have enough time to drink. It's fine.
Get in position, drink.
He's getting lit.
What does Tease need?
It'll increase.
Boss is coming. Get to Thrall. Get to Thrall. Recall totems. I'm gonna give it one distract. Get in position, guys. Check your buffs. Check your buffs.
Max range. All time.
All melee besides Big Dad and Belfour, you guys will be staying out.
Cass is using JC next.
Can you swap milk with Vale?
One
Yeah,
more
we're
Storm
sharing.
Kings, please.
I'm healing the Tauren camp, right?
Yes, Jerry, you're healing Torrent Camp.
Okay.
Alright, let's go, Cole.
Spawn Kings
God.
on Pity. Quick, please.
It's on Tease, it's on Tease. Go pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Jimmy, you're by the Net Elf camp. Just DPS from the Net Elf camp.
Max range, guys. Max
All
range.
melee should be max range. All melee should be back on the Torrent camp. All range should be max range. If you guys are not max range, you're gonna risk plugging. Want to be helpful? Remember, guys, you can drop opponents away from the raid and don't stand near totems.
Have to move. Final spot.
Stay max range. You move the boss.
I'm have to move again. Moving again.
Should we hero after the next silence?
Alright, last one.
Wait, no. If you haven't zeroed it, wait for Doom.
If you move to like the tunnel.
Move
Doom's
Moko.
on Moko.
Did he hero on the way out?
He has. Yep. You have option.
Come here, man. Come here.
Yeah, no, come fast. Come fast. Go. Get to the torrents. All other groups can no, all groups can go. Meow, when you're back in, go ahead. Yeah. On good stick.
Hey, call out what group you're in.
Buffs on Moko.
Added the grid so it showed the red elements.
Take off your weighted melt.
Here, I wouldn't hurt it.
One's out.
Still some Zell.
He's in group 4.
I got him. Go for it. You can start on it.
Melee stop. Oh, I get it.
Guys, don't call out Neil. Don't fucking call out. Let the Warlocks do their job. If they need help, they'll call it out, okay? Don't confuse me, not a Warlock.
Tench jobs coming out, Shadow Ball.
Jesus. Who is it?
Demon's spaceship.
He has down, don't waste it. Smash already had down.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah.
I'm not.
Oh, I don't have the Noxus for one after that.
It's fine. We doubled up.
Stop mailing.
Fletch.
Fletch should have stone. Do not use one on him. Melee go next.
What's Frow's HP like?
67.
Dispatch needs buffs. Thrall's HP needs this.
Hit 67. Boss is at 45.
Okay.
I'm an Elder.
Shoot him on. He probably does. He's supposed to take these.
He's in group 2.
He is on.
Is Swap built by the Bristol NPCs?
You're too
Go to
far.
the next feature. Next feature.
We're at 35%.
This lead guard will be the last one melee. After this one we're going in. Remember melee, focus on staying alive, not as focus on max kills. Yes, just get out. As you hit by random fire.
Doing Fletch.
Fletch needs new soul step. Big Dad, Battle Res, Moko Coco.
You need to here, I'll get it.
Stay focused, guys.
Renee's one safe, Battle Res Azotes. Melee go Astro, go Astro now. All melee should go as
Shooting power finger.
On Elder now.
It's on Elder. Can you pick this up? It's on Monet.
They resisted.
Keep Monet one, Monet one.
Demon Kiki.
Step.
Much more chain, right? You don't need to go that far, actually.
sure at max range if you're range.
Come on, Big Dead.
There's a front camp big dead.
There, I got both of them. Thanks.
Okay,
Yeah, you're with me. You get me one.
True, can you drop your in general, don't drop the link. You're half the faster as well. Fire.
Easy peasy.
Let's roll in.
We got Doom Guards back here if you can help.
Yeah. Finish off the Doom Guards, guys, then we'll do the.
Does Rain of Fire put a dot on you even after you move out?
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck's going on?
Undispellable. And times nicely with silence.
It's like a physical effect, right? Like or does the red border mean it's undispellable?
It's undispellable, but it's magic. It's actually close it off.
Like 7 reds tonight would be cool.
Yeah, Mag has that gem bag that drops him. Yeah, increased rate or something I heard.
Yeah, but now you can give Monath shit that you're a better DPS than him. Because the only fight you DPS, you beat him. Actually, we'll probably have to wait and see. There's probably no range back there. Do you know if
Marco,
that
did you get
worked, Moxis, that range change?
For what? Sorry.
For the combat log to make the distance 200 or whatever it was?
I don't know if it works or not. I think that might just be more of a vanilla. I've put it in just in case. But...
Hold them back! Do not falter!
Do I show up on your meter when I'm white or orange camp?
Yeah, shows you with 194k on DPS me, effective.
So what's the range on DPS, mate?
I don't know, whatever the combat log is.
Alright, these are going to Taruk. Congrats.
Sick. I need some gems cut, Palm. I've got them on me.
Wow.
But do you have the leg enchant?
Yes, I have the leg armor on me too.
Yeah, he's got 16k gold. He's got everything.
And he's got a repair bot on him so he can sell the old one.
I mean, look at that screenshot. 15,626.
Victory or death!
Who else are going to me?
Corrupt Council.
Alright.
Definitely correct when these goes to verse, yeah.
Right. These are going to Veers, who actually needs him now. Now they can get 2 piece. Main tank first, and he finally needs him. So, thanks.
Is that first 2-piece?
Alright, we're going to make some adjustments here. Jimmy, where are you at? I'm going to reimburse you for respecting for us. Thanks for helping out. We're going to switch Syrah for Booze, and Jimmy will go back Holy. Actually, yeah, if you're offering to sit, then yeah, we could bring in a DPS. Milk. We'll do that.
The Moonwell over here is actually a portal to Shed if you jump in.
What's the warrior 2-piece again?
It's like 170 health on commanding, shout.
Yeah.
Where's the moon portal?
Oh shit.
Can you make a mooncloth in this well?
Sure can.
Sick.
You can't. The one in Terrakar you couldn't, which is annoying.
You can do the one in night. The night elf village. I did it last kill.
Good spot to get the buff. Remember to get tears before you leave. The elves.
And make sure you get them.
Here, Tease, come back and talk to this elf and the white tiger.
Chester, if Trug didn't tell you, he said that the devs didn't fix the undead spawning and killing Tyrande. So he said that you might have to help with that. I don't know exactly what you have to do to stop them from spawning or killing them or whatever. So just a heads up.
Who are those magicians that had like white tigers?
There is not a place where you can leave, Jimmy. You'll need a hearth or get a portal out. Can somebody drop?
Siegfried and Roy.
Come with us to Tyrande, and somebody drop Jimmy a portal to Darnassus, because I'll drop him right next to the priest trainer. Everybody grab your tears. Spatch needs a summon. And actually, Aya, can you switch to your shaman? Having a 4th shaman would be nice for this.
Yep.
For Tremors. Yeah.
As long as we kill him, because I need like 500 rep for Exalted. Alright, who do you want my soulstone on? Oh wait, never mind. I have 17 minutes. Tooltip was wrong.
Won't matter really for the most part anyways. Just no dies.
True.
Alright, we have a couple of new guys in here. This fight's really, really easy to wipe the raid on. Actually, let's all go back to Tyrande real quick. We'll just see the demonstration of the tiers. I just realized how many new guys we have. Everybody head back to Tyrande. Oh, I haven't talked to Thor. I haven't even started the thing. Sorry, let's select this right. Yeah, go and start it then, Pom. Nobody's at the orc camp.
Do you have to talk to him? Like, because I got tears and Archmon's up. Do you have to talk to Thrall?
I don't know. Zero, did you get a portal out of here? You're still inside.
I did not. I'm right by Lala and Green.
Can we get a mage portal out, please, guys? Both Jimmy and Zero need a portal out.
Oh, Green's AFK. So, Zero, let's go find Lala.
I'm right by Green.
He's AFK.
Like we said, he's AFK.
We have played our part and done well. It is up to the others now.
The gem veins have spawned.
Yeah, because you have to talk to Thrall to spawn him. I forgot to talk to him after I did loot. Just let Palm loot him up, please. When you guys head inside, please go Night Elf camp, not Orc or Human. You will die if you go to those other two. Do we have any mages here? Oh. I don't know where you guys are. Did Sierra find Lala and take the portal, please? Lala, where are you? By Archimond. Like I was saying earlier, we're supposed to meet up by Toronto, so just Sierra go Archimond, everyone else head over to Toronto. Let's stay focused, guys. Like, I know it was really cool that we one shot at us, but I want to knock this out real quick. I said Toronto a while ago, but it's fine, whatever.
I need a summon too.
So I'm not sure who's here and who's not. If you're inside, start heading over to Toronto now. So I need to go over the demonstration for the new guys who's going to fight. I don't want anybody hanging out by Archimond. There's no reason to.
Does anybody have a primal water on them? Oh yeah, smack him up.
Why is like half the raid by Archimond?
We have a few AFKs here.
Okay. Summon the people who need summons, please. Let's get these guys in. Let me make sure everyone that needs to be out is outside.
We've done it 3 times now.
It's because it's full, because Zero still hasn't got his portal out yet.
He's out. He's been out.
Okay.
Got that one.
Yeah. Does anybody else need to summon in?
I got DC'd 1 sec.
Okay, that's fine. Everybody here, make sure you've talked to Tyrande and get your Tears of the Goddess. Everybody needs one for this fight. Okay. So once you've grabbed it, basically all this item does is give you slow fall for 2 seconds. During the fight, the boss will knock you up, and then you'll need to use Tears to survive. You absolutely have to use it correctly, because if you die on this boss fight, you'll immediately wipe the raid, basically. It's very hard to recover if anybody dies. They'll become really strong and cast a super spell on us. Please don't whisper email groups, guys. Yeah, just don't ever whisper on them. Explain the boss fight, it really confuses me. Just whisper another assist, and groups are going to be messed up because of decurses. People know this. Okay. What else? So the tears give you slow fall for 2 seconds. Use it before you hit the ground. Don't use it too early, because then you'll still take fatal fall damage and die. Don't use it too late, or else you'll just straight die. However, don't try to play chicken with the thing. Use it like in the middle of the air. If you take some fall damage, fine, cool, whatever. At least you won't die. Again, if you die in this fight, it's basically going to be a wipe for us. So what we're going to do here is going to practice tears real quick. There's a cliff that we're all going to jump off of. Just jump off of that cliff and then use tears before you hit the ground. It's basically the same height as when you get air bursted. Okay. Everybody come to me, come to me. Come to square, jump off, and use tears in the middle of the air. Go now.
Wait, you want to use it at the end?
Not too close though. Taking damage is fine, you just can't die.
Right. Middle is fine. Late is okay, but you risk dying if you lag or something. Take some damage is whatever, but dying will wipe the raid. Okay, apart from that, there's 2 other abilities you have to watch out for. He'll fear. The fear lasts 8 seconds. It's a very long fear. All shamans seem to have Tremor Totem down at all times. And the other thing he does is he puts up a curse. The curse will do 2,000 damage like every second. As soon as the curse gets up, it must be dispelled immediately. I have a decursor in every single group besides group 3. Everyone, your responsibility is to actually, Big Dad, you're melee, so you can decurse group 3 pretty easily. Just make sure your bar's up for group 3. However, you're the one responsible for decursing group 5, Big Dad. This would be kind of awkward for you because you're melee range and they're ranged. So if anybody ever gets cursed in group 5, you must run out and decurse them immediately. This is your job. This fight is not a DPS race. This fight is a survival fight. It's fine if we stop DPSing and have to run away from stuff and decurse and stuff and whatever, but we'll make the enrage just fine, no problem. Just make sure you're decursing people. The last thing he does is there's going to be fire on the ground, and the fire will like run around randomly. Stay away from the fire and be nowhere near the fire when a fear is coming out. The fire leaves a debuff on you, kind of like the Rain of Fire from the last boss. This fire will take for a ton of damage, even after you leave it. So healers, if somebody touches fire, make sure you top them off immediately and keep them continuously topped off. Nobody can die on this fight. This fight is all about staying alive, preemptively moving, proactively moving, so you're not in the way of the fire, not in range of the fire before fear happens, and decursing immediately. And then on top of that, just using your tiers correctly, which is honestly the easy part of this fight. Just don't be lazy about it. Don't play chicken with it. Make sure you have tiers and make sure they're keybind and on your bars. Make sure all that's ready. We're going to do the same group positions. We're going to have group 5 around here where we're starting. So tower side. We'll have group 4. Do you guys see that log to our right? You guys are going to be by the log, but closer to where we are now. So tower side. Group 2, you will also be by the log, but closer to the hills on the far side of us. So log far side. And then the healers in group 1, you will be on the other side of where we are now, so the hills. Melee, all melee is going to stack up onto Rook, will be marked as square. Actually, square's fine. Besides the warriors will stack up on Moneth on the other side. This will split up the melee so that the melee who cannot break fear are together so that they're always by Tremor Totem. Group 5 does not have a Tremor Totem. This is so we'll have to put fear wards up on everyone in group 5. So Jerry, you will fear ward yourself. Jimmy, you will keep fear ward up on Big Dad. Booze, you'll keep fear ward up on Fletch. Chester and Spatch, if you guys get feared and it looks like you're running into fire, bubble immediately. Did Jimmy get a summon back? Looks like he needs a summon.
Grab Hellstones. Multiple ranks.
Right, so all in all, this fight's pretty straightforward. It's just that if anybody dies, he's going to get a super spell, and it's very likely going to kill 2 more people. And those 2 more people are going to cause him to have 2 more super spells, and they'll basically wipe the raid. So one person dying will cause a snowball effect that will almost immediately wipe the raid. So nobody can die on this boss fight. Again, the mechanics themselves are pretty easy. Stay away from the fire. Proactively stay away from the fire. Do not focus on DPSing. Focus on surviving. Decurse as soon as possible. Everyone has a decursor in their group besides group 3. Big Dad will be in melee range. Big Dad, you're also in charge of decursing group 5. Anybody gets cursed in group 5, you must help them out immediately. Run back and decurse them. I have Big Dad marked as star. Group 5 runs towards star if you get cursed. Tremor totems must be down, and for air burst, use Tears of the Goddess in the middle of the air.
I think T's DC.
I was relogging.
I'm gonna take the piss anyways.
I'll be right back real quick too. Alger, you ready? Moko, you ready? Fletch, you ready? Move over to the pole spot, guys. Move over to the right. Range, you can go along the hills to start getting closer to the side you need to be. So follow Moon over if you need to go over to that side. Remember, guys, focus on staying alive. Nobody can die on this fight. Okay, start getting inspo up on Veers. Buff him up. He needs Prayer of Mending. Get 3 stack healing away, and then after that, we'll misdirect onto Veers. Try to get inspiration. Alright, we've got 3 stack. Misdirect onto Veers.
He's gonna dismount first.
Alright, Veers, kind of stay behind Veers, stay behind Veers. Heals now.
Group wave.
Non-warrior deep melee DPSing to stay on square.
Watch out, fire.
Moneth got hit by fire, Big Dad got hit by fire. Airburst on Kiki. Keep Moneth and Big Dad alive. Focus on keeping yourselves alive too if you got hit by fire. It's not about fear.
Ah, fuck. Move him back a little bit. Stay where you are.
Fire coming melee, melee get out, melee get out. A lot of the melee got hit by fire.
We're doing hero.
You should have done it already.
Run into melee to heal him and heal yourself too.
Heal yourself too?
There we go.
Fear incoming soon. Stay away from the fire.
Jerry down, watch out. Oh, please don't feel safe.
It looks like it is. Airburst on Kiki. Verne is better as Jerry when you get time. Your angle drops. We did get a slow charge on his death. Get ready, guys. This is the bad one. This is the silence. Stay alive, stay alive.
Hellstones, health pots. Someone else died.
Yeah, they airburst people.
This is the mana burn. It's probably gonna kill people.
Here it now.
Looks like we survived. Use on, use on.
Fletcher's turn.
That's another easy one. I think that's the other damage one.
We have this. Tourniquet's
It's gonna be a win.
5.
That's too many.
I can't heal.
Yeah, this is a wipe. How did Jerry go down?
Fear.
Okay, so with the fear, when it hits you, are you gonna run the direction you're facing? Is that how it works?
Yes. I'm DI at a safe spot.
So just don't be facing fire.
You guys just can't be near fire at all, especially group 5. Play it really safe, group 5. You do not have to group back up. The bug is fixed. If we have a DI, let's start getting some reses out.
Don't run.
If you're ready, release. Just run.
If you're anywhere close to the boss, you'll have to release and run back. His aggro range is really big.
Do you still have your tears palm when I res you like that?
If you haven't released, you'll keep your tears. If you run inside, if you release and run inside, you'll need to get new tears.
Don't run in, Jimmy.
So everybody that is running inside needs to get new tears. If you've released, you'll keep your tears, but as soon as you go inside, you will lose your tears. Regardless, when you res, just check your bags, check your bars. If you don't have tears, you'll need to get a new one.
run Enbuki. No, never mind.
Check your bags, check your bars. If you need new tiers, go get new tiers.
Thank you.
Teaser mic is open.
Oops.
Don't touch what you can't afford.
Milk, are you there?
Yeah.
Green DC, I'm not sure where you want. Can you log your shaman? He's just trying to restart. We're about to get started now, so we might as well just summon Milk here. No, there's something. That's another tunnel next. Can a Warlock +1 come with me to Toronto? Because when we summon Milk, we'll need to get tiers. Log your shaman, remember.
Okay, no dying this time.
We'll have an extra totem, so this will be a little bit easier. But regardless, make sure you guys are playing safe and staying alive. I've moved the groups. Check the groups and see where you are. Make sure you're going to the new spots assigned. If you don't know where your new group is, just ask and I'll let you know. I think it does, yes. We got a lot of people hit by fire. That means melee is playing a little bit too aggressively. You guys have to play very, very conservatively here. Don't try to risk anything. Getting hit by fire is a giant pain in the ass. We got some mobs here, Chester, if you can help us out with this by Toronto. These guys aren't supposed to spawn, so.
There's only one, I think.
Grab your tiers fast. Everybody check your bars. You must have tiers. If you don't have tiers, head back to Toronto now.
Yeah, you can get silence, so levitate, slow fall don't work. So you need tiers.
We don't mind waiting for you guys to pick up tiers, because if you don't have tiers, you will wipe the raid, so go back and get tiers now if you need it. Don't feel embarrassed if you forgot. Just go back.
Where's group 2?
Group 2 will be north of the logs. Or not north, but away from the logs, closer to the hills.
I think he means west.
Oh shit, yeah, you're right. That's
No,
bad.
wait, didn't we bring in Button there?
We have one less decursor, but one more charmer totem. Okay, Lala, you have to work overtime. Focus primarily on decursing. You'll take care of group 2 and 4. Bernays, help out with whoever you can around you as well. Big Dad, because we're down 1 decursor, as soon as curses go out, just run back and decurse immediately. Don't assume that people go to you. You'll probably have to spend a lot of time decursing. If anything, I wouldn't even display it, so just hang out and try to look for decurses. We've never played it with this few decursors, so it'd be a little bit tough.
That's one that's nicer to have some purity pots for backup.
Yes, if you don't have a purification pot, trade me for a purification potion. I have a ton. It should be fine. You don't need to go back. Just don't power shift, I think, for this fight. Anybody else need a purification potion?
Grab them. If you get air bursted, you might need to decurse yourself.
Get your fear wards going. You want to keep that cooldown going.
Yeah, fear ward's up now. Alright, I'm fully out of purification potions. And if anybody else has extras,
I got 3.
type it. That's probably just enough for yourself. I think everyone should be good. Nobody else can trade.
Should I soulstone anyone or is it?
No, not really worth it. It's really hard to recover on this side. Actually, I'm still some Jerry just for wipe recovery. For wipe recovery, still some Jerry.
Is the fear resistible with shadow resist?
Have you guys used fear wards yet? You don't have to fear ward anybody in group 5 anymore. If anybody has their fear ward up, use it on Veers.
Mine will be up in 2 minutes.
Shadow res everyone in case it helps with fear or silence.
Yeah, let's get shadow res, guys.
Brought my full shadow res suit.
Group up for shadow res. Buff shadow res, please, priests.
Can you guys come group up, please?
If any priest has a fear ward, use it on Veers. If not, just use it ASAP on Veers.
Mine will be up in 30 seconds.
Alright, let's get going. Buffs up on Veers, Prayer of Mending. Try to get inspo on him. Priest and Shaman. Try to get inspiration on him. Alright, misdirect up. Count us down, Veers. Stay behind Veers, he's not mounted.
Okay, coming.
Your resistance is insignificant.
Prioritize staying alive, guys. Non-melee DPS should be stacked up, or non-warrior melee DPS should be stacked up onto root. Fire near warriors. Heroes now. Fear in 5. Stay away from the fires. Stay away from the air bursts and bernays. Tons of fire near the melee. Careful. Taruka hit by fire, keep him up.
South side's clear.
Airburst and snatch.
That was okay. I didn't realize that was a good tonight.
Stay alive, snatch, stay alive. Oh god. Pally is melee, so that's, I think, extra damage. Use health stones, use health stones.
This curse off me. Curse dead.
Chetty Eldritch.
Wipe it fast, get out of here. Wipe it. Get off the platform, wipe it. Alright, guys, like I said, I moved groups. You guys need to be with your groups. Additionally, I don't know how you died to that, but you can heal yourself, so make sure to keep yourself alive.
Run back now.
We should have stun.
We do indeed.
If you're too close to Arky, just release. But otherwise stay, because releasing means we have to possibly wait for you to get the tears from Tyrande. I think everybody should be in range besides Booze. Hey, let's clean this up, guys. It's been really sloppy.
So do these soul charges last the whole fight, or is it like a...
Okay, so if anybody dies, the soul charge is the super spell I was talking about. It's going to do 4,500 damage, and depending on who died, it's going to do an additional spell after that. Any
One
caster
spell per death.
Yes, any caster is like a long silence. Any melee DPS, including paladin, is extra damage. Everyone else, I think that's the hybrids plus hunters, is a mana burn. So the silence is basically a wipe. The mana burn is really the only thing you can survive from. It's pretty much gonna be a wipe if somebody dies. So everybody needs to focus on staying alive. Don't focus on like mana regeneration. Don't focus on mana efficiency. Don't focus on maximizing DPS. None of that matters. The only thing that matters is staying alive. Heal what you can. Decurse immediately. If you're a hybrid class, help heal as well, especially if you or somebody near you has gotten hit by fire. Everybody needs to focus on staying alive. And yes, I did, like I said earlier, I moved the groups. So make sure you know where you're going, and if you don't know, I'll just go over it again real quick after everybody gets rezzed, actually. Regardless, though, you shouldn't have taken fall damage, and you should have healed yourself up after, so make sure you fix those two things. Not a big deal, it's just the second pull on here. But let's clean this up and get him knocked out real quick, so we can go on to something else.
Yeah, I had fire damage, so I was burning in the air, and I took like 2k from fall damage. So I croaked.
We can't zone in the ones in the middle.
You can't zone in, why not?
Maybe Tyrande is fighting. I don't know.
Possibly. It doesn't give us any message, like there's no encounter in progress or anything like that. Or it doesn't say instances
Just
full.
tells you when it's scheduled to reset.
Who's stuck out there? Type 1 if you're stuck out there. Oh, Jesus, there's a lot of you guys. Hold on, let me see if this works. Try running it now.
Nope.
Chester, can you help out?
AoE life grip.
Head over to...
Who's inside? Like, by Archimon?
Jerry.
There's like maybe half the raids inside, maybe. Anyone that didn't type 1. It's a lot of us. Do you need somebody specific, or...?
No.
Just a location report, too.
The hold encampment works. Just not the night elf.
Can you guys get into the hub, or are you stuck even before that?
Yeah,
we're in the hub.
The horde one works, but the night elf doesn't.
Yeah, I just went in the horde.
You want us to do that?
Yeah, just speed it up.
Chester has a fix, he'll probably get auto moved anyways.
Chester needs to be in raid to auto move us and be leader, so he hasn't done that yet. So maybe he's looking at something else. Make sure you guys get tiers.
In trouble now.
I'm gonna go see what's going on in Toronto. Boogie said the night elves are gone. Toronto likely died from the ghouls, and she'll shortly respawn. Last week when this happened basically all the time, just hold on, let me finish this. And you're cutting out, I can't really hear you. But basically last week this happened all the time when we needed a GM to basically keep killing the ghouls while we're doing Archimon. He was doing that the entire raid basically. He's not here tonight, so Toronto's gonna die probably very often. So for
Remove all these extra people.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't have assists, I can't. Assists help Jester, but uninvite those extras. Can you hear us, Jerry?
Yeah, he's not even in here anymore.
Alright. If you need tiers, stay here. If you don't, go to Archimon.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
It was messy. I kept relogging.
Move down the hill if people got ported to run. That might be in aggro range.
Alright.
So Taruk, Big Dad, Elger, Lala, Booze, Bernays, move down the hill.
If you don't need tiers. If you need tiers, hang out by Taronda.
1 sec.
They should just make a vendor in the corner that sells tiers, like a copper or something. Until they fix out all these bugs, it's just super obnoxious.
Big Dad and Bernays, if the NPC spawn, they might aggro you first if you're that high up.
Okay, so I want to reiterate, if we're going to wipe it fast. We're going to get away from where we fight Archimon so we can res. We'll always have a cell stun up on somebody to res. It's really important that you guys, we try to make sure that everybody gets away and is resable though. That way we don't have to fuck around with all this stuff about getting tiers and Taronda dying and all that.
You, Elger, Aya, you don't have one?
I do now.
Run back to Archimon once you've had tiers.
I'm also missing my tiger mount, Chetty.
While we're waiting, let's get health sounds and as it's cell stun Jerry. I'm sorry, what?
Might be worth it to Soulstorm Shamans too, since that's the soul charge we can actually live through.
As Cellstone Jerry,
I got one.
okay. Kiki, Cellstone, Moko. I think all the other shamans should have on, I believe. Grab health stones, everyone needs one for this fight. Alright guys, once again, prioritize staying alive above anything else. Proactively stay away from the fire. If you see one spawn near you, just step away from the fire and see where it runs. If you wait too long, you might just get by a fire. Anybody getting ticks of fire makes it that much harder for us to down the boss. This fight is not a DPS race. Green said it best last week. This fight, the DPS race on this fight is how long it takes for one person to die. You beat that by not dying, not by doing more damage. So everyone focus on staying alive. And yeah, like Jimmy said, you don't have to bring him to 0. You bring him to 10% and it's an instant win. 10% to 0% is all RP.
Hold them back. Do not falter.
Alright, step over to the pole side.
But you want to make sure to keep doing damage for the meters.
Alright. So, Group 5 is here, where we are right now from the pole side. Group 4 will be by the logs closer to the pool side. Group 2 will be by the logs closer to the mountains. Group 1 will be on the mountains close to Archimon. Lala, you're going to be on overtime on decursing, so focus on that. Big Dad, you as well. You have melee group and group 5. So we are missing a lot of decursors, so prioritize on decursing if you're a decurser. Alright, buffs up onto Fierce. Hit yes if you're ready, guys.
He's got armor.
Alright, misdirect up. Stay behind Fierce for the pull.
Okay.
Heroes count. Watch your foot.
Once you guys see fire spawns, get the hell away.
From a spread.
Fire by melee, just step away, step away. We'll see where it goes. Air burst, fear soon. Melee, step away from the fire. Just step away from the fire.
I got air bursted. I got air bursted.
Just stay way out there. Step.
I'm just running that.
Big kills on Drews.
I got shield.
Radius has fire.
I'm just running
Radius has fire.
I'm dead.
Mana burn, mana burn. It's fine, just use health stones for this.
Alright, get back to your original positions.
Coming off.
Yes. Health stones, guys.
Fear in 5 seconds. Get away from fire.
Moko and Kiki at fire. Decurse Kiki, decurse Kiki. Kiki's gonna go down. Decurse Kiki.
Blade's got fire too.
Airburst on Aya. Just be silent.
Dead.
Yeah, get off the platform. Get off the platform. Alright, unfortunately we have to make a couple changes here because we just need more decursors. We're gonna get Kurofy in here. Until we get better at this fight, we're just gonna prioritize making comps that can do this fight. Maxing out on shamans, maxing out on decursors. As we're gonna switch to you for Kuroki.
Can we max out on shamans every fight?
Only release if you're too close.
I don't think I'm too close. No, I'm good.
I think I might be too close on the other side. Booze definitely is.
Help res, Mocha.
But if you're not too close, don't zone in. Even if you release, just wait for res.
Also, as a heads up, what else? They fixed it so that you can ice block and bubble off the fire debuff now, so you get on you. Make sure you you block your bubble. And yeah, let's stay focused on the downtime as well. There's no trash in between here. This is all about just getting back as soon as possible and throwing more attempts in here. Okay, Croaky's in here. All right, quick recap on this fight for you, Croaky. Once you get in here, you need to get tears. I believe Turn is bugged, so Chester will have to give you tears. When he air bursts you, he's going to knock you high up in the sky. You have to use tears. It's a 2-second slow fall. Just use it then. Use it in like the middle of the air so you don't die to the fall damage. If you use it too soon, you'll still take fatal fall damage and die. If you use it too late, you'll just die. So use it in the middle of the air. Don't play chicken with the fall damage. It's okay if you take like 1 to 2k damage from fall damage, but if you play chicken and use it too late, you'll die. There's gonna be fire on the ground. The fire moves around. Get away from the fire. The fire, if you get hit by it, it'll leave a debuff on you. The dot ticks for a ton, so you want to never step into the fire. You can ice block fire off, but it's really best if you just never get hit by it. He'll also fear to stay near your shaman for fear totem. If anybody dies on this fight, he'll use a super spell, and he'll probably end up killing 1 or 2 more people, and he'll get 1 or 2 more super spells, and that will basically wipe the raid. So effectively, if anybody dies on this fight, it wipes the raid. So nobody can die in this fight. You're a decursor, so your priority is decursing people in your group. This is more important than anything else. There's going to be a decurse that does like 2,000 damage a tick. If it's up for more than a couple seconds, that person will die, and if somebody dies, it's a wipe. So prioritize decursing over anything else, over DPS. Prioritize surviving over that. Type 1 if you need a zone, guys. Kuroki too, because he's far. And he probably won't be able to zone either. So once again, if you throw up in the air, use the item to get you off of Tyrande to slow fall. Don't use it too early, don't use it too late. Stay away from the fire. Proactively stay away from the fire. There's going to be fears. You never want to be anywhere near the fire during fears. Even if you have Tremor Totem, you might get ticked into the fire. Decurse immediately, prioritize decursing. And that's pretty much it. It's just fire, curses, and air burst. Check your tiers, check your bags. Croaky, make sure you have tiers in your bag and make sure it's on your bars and keybound. That's one of the most important items in this game. Yep, and make sure it's on your bars and keybound. Let's get Soul Wells. Zelm, Soulstone, Jerry.
I think I DC.
Same.
Huge spike.
I'll do a ready to check again. Oh, I don't have the lead. Just when you're ready, can you toss me back lead? Turek needs Mark of the Wild. Chester, can you give me lead, please? I marked the decursors with marks. Make sure you stay by them at all times. Alright, move over to the pull slot. Start getting buffs on Veers. Misdirect up. Stay behind Veers on the pull. Remember guys, prioritize staying alive. Stay away from the fires. Proactively stay away, move away from the fires before fears. Use tiers correctly, decurse ASAP. All of that is more important than doing any decurse in response. Heroes now.
Say 50 seconds.
Get away from fire.
Airburst on Aya. Remember to stay spread too, preferably away from the healers.
Choppers.
I believe you can cloak off fire, reset the fire. Jerry's in fire, Bruce is in fire. Keep him alive. Burst on teams. Warriors stack up on top of each other. Fire kind of close to melee. Hold move. Fear in 2. Step away from the fires.
Yeah, you fear wherever you're facing. Holy shit.
Airburst on Lava. Hero if it's up, guys. Grenades and fire.
Fire boost, fire boost.
Boost, yeah, done. Fear in 5. Step away from the fire proactively. Airburst, then Fear. It's on Elder. Melee, step away from the fire fiercely. Fear. Fear just got hit by fire. Keep him alive.
No, I don't care.
Don't stand up or slow guys. If you get to just back out, not
It's on Jerry.
Yeah.
Fear soon. Do now. Airburst on Goose.
Guys got to spread out. Let's fight super and sort of at the same time.
Take the time to spread out, guys. It's not a DPS race.
Fire coming melee.
Fear in 3, step away from the fire.
Don't scoot up on me, guys.
Airburst on the shaman. That's all. Here now. Fire near melee again. Step to the other side. Leave this one up.
Elder and Shitty both if I can.
Fire on melee again. Moving through the middle. Airburst on melee.
You guys have to move. You can't be standing next to me.
never stand under is going to get to run away.
Fires are disappearing. Guys spread out again.
Here soon. Retrap tremor. Retrap tremor.
Face away from the fires.
Airburst Moneth.
I got hit. I got hit.
Keep yours up. Keep yours up.
You guys cannot stand too close to me. I don't give a shit about your DPS.
Watch your spots, guys. Stay spread.
Fear soon.
Stay in range of repeat curses as well. Airburst Elder.
Shimmer.
Just gonna stay here.
Okay, lots of people on fire.
Yeah, you didn't. Tremor. Just keep them alive. Keep them alive.
Melee coming through. Melee care. Fire coming through. Lots of people got hit. Lots of melee got hit.
Keep them alive. Big heals on the melee. Melee. If you're a hybrid, help heal. Help heal.
Health still.
5 more %, guys. It's fine. Stay alive. Prioritize staying alive.
Crashing.
Last tier coming soon.
Any back rolls on the bird?
Sure, run
Air burst, last one.
too far.
This is it. It's over. Let's finish.
Finish. Hope you like that already.
All DPS here doesn't matter. I don't care about your XP, I won.
Was anyone like super laggy choppy on that?
Froze for 6 seconds at 16%.
Yeah, same bug.
There's a bug on this fight with this is like fucking pause where people will lag out. I reported it to Snatch reported it to Killer Life and I found timestamp for what happened last. We can report that again. Probably I think it happens on the fears, but he doesn't have good info apart from that to know exactly what happens.
Mine wasn't during a fear, it was about 5-6 seconds before one. And then when I came back in, I was feared.
Yeah, make a list of add-ons.
Yeah, if you guys got frozen, can you write up your list of add-ons and send it to me, and I'll send it to Killer Life and see if there's like any whatchamacallits, similarities.
Double Moko T6 Helm. Wow. What a day.
The bow again.
Sentel for the helm, guys.
Hold them back!
Who did we swap for Croaky so we control him for being the weakest link?
It was Az. It wasn't the weakest link, it was the fact that it was a non-decursing class versus a decursing
I'm
class.
playing.
It's funny though, we're usually like hella deep with mages.
Alright, one's going to Elger, the other's going to Monith. Congrats on your 2 pieces.
Congrats.
Congrats, you filthy fucking animals.
SSC next, start heading over. If you don't need any of this, don't find anything on the way out.
Are you trying to get to Vash tonight?
I don't think we'll make it in time for Vosh. You see my message, Milk?
Yeah, basically I've got Nexus key at the moment. Basically I won't use it until like a one-hander from BT.
Right.
So just give it to Moko first. Because he's using a one-hander.
Alright, nobody needs this for main spec. Moko and Button are frequently used LE alts. So it's going to go to Moko first before any other alt spec, because they're very frequently used. Get a Moko.
Moko was just saying how much he loves playing LA, so I might as well load him up with loot.
Alright. To be fair to me, I play Moko sometimes too, because I played him from the last scale, so it'd be nice to get more gear on him.
Why can't I do whale blows?
Remember, don't get in combat if you're in raid.
Do some people need SSC?
Yeah. We'll be doing some swaps in a second after I get loot done. All right. Go to Veers, I guess. Congrats.
I can sit if we need.
Okay. Guys, there will be no ults tonight in SSC because we have a lot of mains that need SSC loot, so I just want to get all this knocked out real quick for them as soon as possible. We'll only be asking people to play ults if we need it for down a fight.
Oh shit, my flask didn't disappear.
What?
I still have a flask.
Oh, they fixed it. Nice.
See if it happens if you die.
I don't think we have any reds.
Oof, we got a lot of people. Okay.
If you want, I can sit. I need stuff, but
Okay. If anybody, this will probably just be like up tomorrow latest. If nobody needs anything from that, and you offer this, and you want to offer to sit, just say something now. I'll move you out. Otherwise, we'll have to move people with. Okay. So Kuroki's sitting. Anybody else? Zero sitting. Anyone else? Okay.
Pretty sure I can sit for some of the bosses.
We'll need mages. We'll need Tigro. We'll need a hunter because for Mr. X. Yes.
We need that really good Australian prop warrior.
This is all to offer to sit. It doesn't mean that you will be sat. This. I think we'll need you, Fletch. Or not Fletch, Chester.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Hey Palm, am I able to grab the Mongoose enchant real quick before we go?
who else froze on Archimot so I can compare my add-ons?
Yeah, I have
did
the
as
mats.
well.
I just need the void crystals, but you said I could buy them.
PM or post your add-ons PM me. You can like posted mine in WW chat.
Yeah, the only one would have been the Atlas loot. I'd say that same as yours.
This is an album. There's 2 images. I'll check the second half. Maybe Deadly Apostle or something. Everybody has that.
It might be DBM.
Do you have vendor values?
Some of the weirdest add-ons do cause issues. Like I think Veers is having issues in Hyjal until he got rid of like a tank add-on that he's using.
Of course, they'll produce a pressure climb. This will boost.
It's combat log clear. What else?
Good prices here.
I already have you sitting, Kiki. Anybody not in groups 1 through 5, I have sitting.
Thank you, Pom.
I think we'll need you, Lala, for the sheeps. Type 1 for someone. Let's get going ASAP. We'll probably have time for like 2 to 3 bosses.
Big Dad, you probably need that feral staff from trash, don't you?
Yeah, that'd be pretty nice.
Are you there, Aya?
It's a shame they're both from somewhere.
Dope.
Type 1 for summon. Let's get going ASAP.
Lovely view on the stream, no verse. Awesome. Just staring at the lift.
Alright, gonna boot the sitters. For everyone who offered to sit but has to stay in, thanks for helping out, guys. Let's head inside. Take a look at Pally Power again, Pom. We didn't lose a Pally. You know what? I'm actually going to play Meow for this because I will do more damage on AoE with Meow, and we need somebody who's pulling vortexes to it, so let me switch over. We need a ton of vortexes, they're not going to ult. No ma'am, you still need vortexes for your weapon, right?
Just 2.
Let's start blowing some of this. Okay.
Alright, for these guys, everybody needs to start max range, and if I call for a stack, everybody needs to stack on his ass. He has 3 different major abilities that he can do, it's random each time.
And be aware, he may be fixed. So they may work every single time.
Max range, max range. Just roll if you need them. It's tradeable, so I'll just trade 2 if you need later. Nobody herb the Bog Lords, let Renee's herb them. After this pack, summon the I'm still in here, my roads. I need a heart. It has to be during jam, so I don't know.
7 minutes.
We use these next up here to kill the second one. I'll do some pots later. Hold up on pulling. I need to do this loot and then I need to switch. Do your rolls fast, please. I want to make the switch ASAP.
Is that PvP?
If you want to just roll on it. Tank spec, PvP, whatever. Sure. We're gonna spatch 3, 2,
PvE
1.
stems. So.
Does anybody else in here need the pattern for Boots of Blasting? I think Zom just made them, right?
Gonna rise, 3, 2, 1. I'm hearthing now in 5 seconds. Ready now, summon now. Game crashes. Okay. We should probably report that whole game crashes when you leave SSC thing.
Or like the game crashing when you log on or disconnecting.
On Archie, I was freaked out that the server was crashing and we were gonna have to do them again.
Happened last time too.
Yeah, hopefully they fix that soon. That's one of the worst fights to crash like that on.
Yes.
I still haven't gotten a summon.
If you start it before the other character is completely out, it bugs out.
We get many misdirects today.
Alright, Fletch, you'll misdirect circle to Chester. Same targets as always. Except Fierce, you're picking up triangle on this and the skull next. Misdirect up. And then go and pull when he's like switching characters with quick pull counter. Have as to Curse of Elements and Zom to Curse of Max range on the next guy. side people away. Spray on flush, feint. If you get spray on you, you need to run to the tank, or you need to banish or lock or anything. It's like the last boss no escape tanks.
Join the tank fast, so make sure you're stacked right on top of it.
Spray coming, get ready to run. Spray and rise. Vanish. Range out. When these guys die, they'll leave behind either ads or something bad, or something good. If it's something bad, all the range in. Oh yeah, they were
good.
Shrooms. The mana healing shrooms. I didn't see a roll on the totem, so that's gonna go to DE. Who's a DE here? Ah, yeah, you're enchanting, right?
Yeah. Oh, I can't carry it though. I have one.
Oh, I'll give him a multi.
Yeah, I guess I could have DE'd it, but.
Misdirect's up.
Misdirect on a Chester, and then pull. Hates me. Boozy there. I need you to come back. Oh hey, look at that.
Boost, please.
Yo, can I get that for my house back?
Yeah, you're gonna spatch. 3, 2, 1. Grab spatches.
Hell yeah. Thank you, guys.
Max range here, guys. Max range. Max range is coming. Yeah, these guys have a random school, but they're also vulnerable. Let's get a summon on boost real quick.
The fire was still pretty hard at them.
Yeah, if it's Quake and it's your school that it's vulnerable to, just watch Threat, because Quake does stun Beerus, and you won't be able to get Threat during Quake. It's very useful Threat in this case. Misdirect up and pull whenever. I'm reloading
Chester's
UI.
not up here.
No, I'm reloading UI. Summon boost when ready. Then just go ahead and pull it. Some people say that for summon.
You got it.
next upcoming boss fight is a series of aggro drops. We'll have to occasionally move him to another side so he changes forms. Every time he changes forms, it's a full aggro wipe, and he'll summon 4 adds, all of which also have fresh aggro. So during the transition, nobody can DPS, nobody can cast a spell. Any spell will cause aggro. Full aggro will probably wipe it during it. So no duplication, no blood rage, no healing, especially no DPS. Like I said, this fight's a series of aggro drops. If we can make it through the aggro drops, we win. So the boss is Hydrus. If you see the 2 flags in front of him, imagine a line between those 2 flags. Every time he crosses that imaginary line, he'll change form. So he'll start off in Frost form. He'll pile up Frost and Frost damage, so much that we'll eventually have to move him over to his other form, Nature form. Once he crosses that line, like I said, during the transition, nobody can DPS. Before we move him over, everybody must be on the side that we're transitioning him to. I'll be calling this out. This is so that if you do pull DPS, you won't pull him across back to the previous side. If you pull him across to the previous side when you're not ready, you're going to cause a wipe. So, don't DPS, be on the right side. When the adds spawn, give a couple seconds for the off-tanks to pick them up, kill the adds first, and then go on Hydros. Do not DPS Hydros early, you'll pull it off the tank, because all the tanks are immune resistance gear, and they won't be doing as much threat as they normally do. I'm going to put a Soul Stone up on Jimmy. Let me check the groups for... I'm going to change the groups a little bit here so that we have good totems for the tanks. Okay, one of the hunters in group 5 do... Hold on. How do I want to do this? Let me change this. One of the hunters in group 5 do Nature Res Aura. Probably Torak, because Fletch's gear is a lot better. Do this whenever he's in Nature form. You don't have to keep it up all the times, but you do need it for Nature form. If it's not up, you risk getting milk killed.
Are we starting in Nature or Frost?
In Frost. Alright, Veer's going to pick up a mob for Rage. Do not kill that mob, anyone else. Just let him build up Rage. Chester and a healer go and pick off the rest of the other adds. Here's some milk and build Rage here. Nobody else. Do not DPS this. Well, don't DPS this.
This is just a Rage battery. You can kill the other one on the other side.
So once again, guys, this fight is all about threat control. Don't DPS the transitions. Be on the right side. Absolutely don't pull threat. If you pull threat, you pull them to the other side, it's going to be a wipe.
Who's Nature tank?
Milk is Nature tank. And you're the soul off tank.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright. Count us down.
Okay.
Make your way to the other side. Make your way to the other side.
Melee will want to be in 2 teams. Have like warriors on the left and then non-warriors on the right.
Also spread out for crossface. You will stun somebody and everyone around. Midway through the 4th stack, we'll transition the boss.
I'm going to take assist away from Jimmy.
Support stack, get to the other side, Stop DPS, everyone stop, everybody stop, everybody stop. Milk's gonna mark one spell and Chester's next, spell next. Heroes now.
I have 2 on me.
It's gonna take it easy for the Chester.
Nice to see these hitboxes that nature as well?
Nature as well.
Oh yeah, it's smart.
Range move to the other side. Stop deep. Stop deep. That's not good. Do not cast anything during the transition.
No. Run. It's gonna be open too much.
Get off the platform. Get off the platform. You guys have to be on the other side. You guys can't hang out the previous side. Don't be lazy about it. This is a wipe. You
Don't
can't
run
tank that
away
many
if
ads.
you don't run past the bridge if you
Just
can't.
die. Just die. Just die.
I didn't see who it was, but literally anything will bubble aggro.
Hopefully it's not the fucking ad.
Totems, life tap.
Yeah, let's recall totems too. And everybody needs to be on the other side. I did see a couple people on the wrong side. You guys can't be lazy about it.
Alright, it's safe. Spaceship.
Yeah, Mana Spring will cause aggro on every tick it does, so definitely make sure that's not up either. If the tank misses when it comes out, then it's gonna go on literally anybody. So you gotta be really careful with it.
Should I drop Mana Tide on or Mana Spring on the right side, or is that dangerous?
You can drop it on the right side. Just make sure that you don't have anything on the previous side. We can probably res you, Alger. You're a little bit close, but I think we can res you.
There's more ads coming. I think it might be hard to res you, Elger.
No, we'll get the tanks first, and then the ads will be tanked, and then we'll make room.
I'm scared.
Tab in boost. I'm in combat. Ahila is not in combat. Go try to res Elger on the left side. Make sure only one person is over there and just die if you get aggro. Don't chain it to the right.
Spacey's going.
Secret Agent Spacey.
I got him. Extracted. Target acquired. Let's go.
Alright, keep up for buffs. Don't pull any more of the ads, keep up for buffs, like this combo. So once again, doing any action other than moving will cause aggro, so don't Evo, don't Blood Rage, don't drink a mana potion, don't life tap. Make sure Mana Spring Totem's on the correct side. When in doubt, just recall totems. Go ahead and pull a mob, Pierce.
Don't kill this one.
Jimmy and Chester pick up the ads on the other side.
Going.
Alright, count us down.
3, 2, 1.
I cannot allow
Get to the other side. Keep yourself.
The warriors left.
Mark 4, get to the right side. Stop DPS. Wait for DPS, Make sure you have Raynora up.
3 minutes.
I hear a lot of soldiers.
Bring them in, please. Thompson's gabbing his own.
Oh shit, dynamic boots, those are good.
Anybody need these bracers for main spec? Whisper meow. Yeah, I believe these are better for
I
this
think,
match.
or blasting are technically better than those boots, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if the pattern drops of this.
These are better than those match.
Really?
That's what Palm said.
No, come on. Really? With the jam in the socket and the. All right, fine, I'll take them.
Unless you want to be a male boy.
Wait, really? 7 MP5
Well, you
for
have a regen set and a throughput. You have both.
24 healing? I guess you get 5 in, but...
Alright.
Alright.
I mean...
I'll take spell. Alright. Yeah, I took a closer look. They look really close. Alright, go to dispatch them.
Thanks, guys.
Milk will take Skull and one of the guys in the back. Mark the 2 guys in the back, Star and Circle. Milk will take Skull and Star. Chester will take X and Circle. Fletch will misdirect Star to Milk. Torak will misdirect Circle to Chester. These are shadow damage only. Alright, they're gonna Azatives? Yes.
It's all the pieces, right?
Misdirects us. Don't AoE immediately, guys. Chester has to come all up. Go and run in, Chester. Make sure you only prayer of mending Chester here, not this.
God, this fucking hitbox burger's cancer.
Maybe try split them up, one left side, one right side.
It's like when there's 4 together that it happened.
Try to get close enough to AoE though. just be AFK.
Mr. X. Mr. X up, and then.
Yeah, I don't think it helped much trying to pull it back.
Not until the Draenei are dead that you can flip them up, flip the Naga up.
God, it's so dude stupid.
Jesus Christ. Can't wait till they fix this shit. It didn't seem too bad at Hyjal.
Do you know if ORA2 works for TBC?
What works?
ORA2, like rate assist. I don't know if
sure.
I don't know if any of you guys use it for like setting things and stuff. It's just easier for following targets.
I think I've used it since the vanilla.
If it's a vanilla add-on, it likely doesn't work. On vanilla add-ons don't work in TBC. But I haven't tried it. Mr. Accept.
Arrow came back up.
Arrow's down.
Where the hell was it going?
I think there's a red box around Meow on my grid. I think he has that.
I'm just playing Meow, sorry guys.
But the smaller mob, like they can like chained the bigger mob all the way along. I basically dragging them along while I had aggro on them.
It's that new magnetic thing that's in Hearthstone.
Obviously got put down on the right side of the board.
Yeah.
Range.
Main spike well on this. Gonna know, man. 3, 2, 1, guys. Like I said, max range, max range. Mind the gap here by the pipe. If you fall in the water, you will get eaten alive. Everybody needs to be max range. Yeah, max range.
Yeah, I got it.
Jimmy, no. Okay.
Thank you.
Stay max.
I gotta move a little bit.
Yuki, and you finish. Keep the parasite to light. Kill the parasite to make the ball speed.
Make sure you're stacked right on that. In a second.
Another one coming. Hey, Jeff, run to the other side. No. You need to run to the tank and or finish that.
And stay at the tank.
Yeah. Keep heal. Heat up if you're low.
I'm dead.
Alright, Boozes has the blue get fearless, so my Booze hearts also fearless.
Hi, Booze.
Get out of here. We don't love you anymore.
You die, get kicked. That's what happens.
Beers, can you loot the Bog Lord over there so we can
It is.
Bernays, can you herb it?
And Lycan. It's some more of those.
Alright, we're gonna pull the Nagas next. Move on. Mr. X up.
Oh, you should see he trolled Sean really well in Mechanar a couple of weeks back. Forcing the rage out. So funny. Just racks back up.
Should we post a video or something? People have done so far? I think I got a couple of people.
Yeah, 1 sec.
Imagine if you need spell hit for heals, man. Oh.
If you haven't done this boss yet, I linked the video on Discord if you learned it. Just go and watch that now and spend the rest of the class watching. Meow, you there? Go and log me out.
Favorite boss, yeah.
Boys, I have no idea what to do when I'm mage.
No, why? What?
There's
What are you
no
guys
fish.
doing? Huh? What?
Easy.
What is up with the music in this?
Okay, guys, we're just going to Lurker. Let's go.
Can we test it, you think? Because the pool is active, right?
Yes.
Let's just do this last pull. We summon them up.
It's so annoying to get back up here, yeah.
Why did you jump?
You can try to summon. Otherwise it'll be like 20 seconds, 30 seconds.
I was just testing it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Summon Guscat, please. Meow, toss the lead, and ML to Gus. Actually, no, don't toss lead, don't toss lead. Wait for me to get summoned and then do it.
Who's leaving?
Lala is. Lala go on Hearth whenever.
She's gone.
Have you ever seen those like dead sharks in formaldehyde you can buy in like Florida gift shops? Like they're like.
Imagine the smell. Are you ready?
Give me a sec here, sorry. Okay, I'm ready. Toss lead and ML over now.
Got a couple of AFK dudes back here.
They're probably watching the video. Go ahead and misdirect up.
Don't touch what you can't.
I've seen some of the other guys' video, but I haven't seen all of them. I don't know if that is hype. Well, so what happened to that guy is that he got fucking copyright struck on the music, and so he changed it all to generic music. And then he hasn't changed it because those videos were like 08. So they all have kind of cheesy music on them. But yeah, his videos are good in terms of content. Yeah, toss me lead, please. And can one of the officers promote Guscat to officer role?
Rest in peace, Guscat. How do you even manage all these accounts?
lightweights.
I don't even have a spreadsheet, to be honest. If I like hit my head one day, I might just lose like 20 accounts.
I mean, yeah, just remember the usernames because he changes all the passwords to Hunter 2.
Hunter 2,
yeah.
Should have changed your pass to Hunter.
They were only spawning like if you submerged yourself.
Don't hop in the water. You take extra damage.
Alright, Creepy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright, cool. Head down whenever you're ready. Okay, so I'm gonna assume you guys saw the video and know the basic mechanics. The water is boiling hot now, so if you jump in the water, you're gonna take 1,000 damage per tick. The important thing to know about the water is that as soon as you get in, you start taking damage anytime you hit the water. So it's unlike lava. In lava, you want to keep jumping, so you reduce the ticks that you're in there. But since as soon as you jump in, you take a tick. Once you go in the water, you want to stay in the water. Obviously, for Spout, you need to go in the water and you just dive down a little bit so you don't get hit by Spout. Melee, you don't go in the water exactly. What you do is you're going to DPS right here where Gustcat is. Some skill. And when the Spout gets close to you, just jump in the water. And then when it leaves you, just backpedal and jump out. What else? All right, let's go over platform assignments real quick. We're going to have... We're gonna have group 2 in the middle platform, so Az and Creepy. Creepy, you will sheep during the ad phase. Creepy, you'll sheep the Naga on the left, and you and Az will kill the right Naga, and then kill the sheep Naga. We'll have group 4 on the platform we jumped to. I will sheep one, and you guys will kill the other, and then we'll kill the sheep. Careless, you will be in the center, and you'll help out with Az's and Creepy's platform first, and then you help out with the jump platform. And then group 5, Hunters, you'll be on the whole platform, trap one, kill the other, and then kill the trap. Okay. That's fine, Fletch, as long as you guys trap. It's not a big deal otherwise.
No, I'm just saying, I mean, the middle platform, there was a little miscommunication in it. What, last week? Before?
I see. Yeah. Okay, go ahead and start fishing. Let's get a soul stone up on Jimmy. May I also send Jimmy? We had intellect on Careless, it's kind of far from me, I'll get Palm myself.
the whole platform where I'm standing, the Tiki Torch will line of sight you a lot from the other places you're standing, so.
Is it okay to stack up here?
Right on that corner where Fletch is good.
Yeah, you can stack fine. There's no like real AoE here. Melee in the middle, the melee Nagas in the middle have a gigantic cleave. Never be in front of them. The cleave is like a little bit more than 180 and it will one-shot you and the range is gigantic. And absolutely make sure you don't pull aggro either because you'll get all the melee killed, maybe a healer too. There's no range aggro, correct? So just go all out. Group 4 range, you guys should be on this platform. You can be in the middle platform, I guess, if you want, but a little bit safer on the range platforms. You don't want to get hit by whirl.
Oh, and get on the platform fast. If you are slow and they hero before you get up, it makes it really tough to get out of the water.
As soon as the boss spawns, Fletch, misdirect Fierce, misdirect Fierce.
Quick weapons up.
Don't attack yet. Don't attack
Don't
yet.
attack, don't
Don't
attack.
attack. I still haven't hit him. Jesus, stop attacking. Alright, are you ready?
Go. Heroes now, watch your threat. Spout in the water.
In the water melee. Water melee. Okay.
Goes around more than one time. Does about almost 1.5 spins, so careful.
That's coming. I'm sheeping the left cloud.
There's trap left. Keep
Oh.
Behind us, creepy.
Free one. There we go.
Fear or sheep. Middle platform needs a fear or sheep one.
Creepy, right behind you, dude. The platform. Die left.
Sorry, man. I thought I was left up there.
Oh, Toke's trying to get me killed.
He's gonna spout, get ready. Spout in the water.
Can't reach very So we're missing our sheep on the middle platform.
I'll fear left.
Spout in the water.
close to him, yeah. Just watch your range.
Spout in the water.
Guys, you can't aggro these. No platform on the ESL. Clear.
He's gonna spout as soon as this ends. Get ready for spout.
You want to be careful, Mia. Like, you haven't got salve. You got hamstring.
In the water. Spout in the water.
Not gonna make it, boys.
Peace. Oh, no. That's so greedy. Okay, we don't have a sheep on my platform this time. Just fear one, I'll be fine.
What you doing, Chitty?
Stuck.
It's getting mana.
It's taking a tour around the platforms.
Are you gonna be in range for ML?
Yeah, ML always comes. Res me first, so I can be loot. I'm in the back here. I'll be taking Whispers, South Sentinel. You want that for main spec? Belt of Blasting should be better, though.
It is.
But wouldn't that be good for a stand piece?
Yeah, wouldn't be bad for stand piece. Guess it'd be off spec then.
I'm gonna need stand at some point for certain bosses.
Yeah, everybody needs 10k HP for the first boss of PT, so. Gonna creepy. 3, 2, 1. So it's a good idea to roll off spec on some stand pieces that still have some DPS on them. Right, creepy. Guts.
All right, we can skip this, boys. Jump in the water.
Yep, follow the raid.
Not as this mission, Pat. We're gonna have to jump across. We don't want to pull the extra moves.
Do not jump early.
It's going to bulk, Gretz.
Sure, there's 41 stam on the Boots of Shifting Nightmares. It's fucking huge.
Alright, Elder has to dip, so I'll be switching to my Shaman, and we'll be bringing in Croaky. So like I said, do not jump, do not jump, do not jump.
Oh, we're switching people.
The aggro range on these guys are gigantic. You will pull the mobs like mid-air and all win this. So just hang out here, wait for us to bring the rest of everyone else in. Alright, Elder going hard. Summon Croaky first. I'm gonna switch items. I left all the consumes on Baradin.
So we're only gonna have one sheep for this.
Nope, we're bringing in Croaky. Summon Croaky.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, you got it.
I'm almost ready. You can toss the summon to me now. Give me a sec to switch.
Unlocks, get a fresh salve, please.
Okay. Croaky, go ahead and invis and get to the spot. After he gets there, Creepy, you invis as well and go to where Croaky is. Be very careful getting there though, because you will pull the bombs if you break invis too early. You can go around the long road too. If you don't know, if you're not certain about the jump. Alright, go ahead and invis and then head to Croaky.
You gotta go now.
No, you go to the right, go to the right, go to the right. There you go. That's fast. Okay, so the aggro range is bigger than sheep range, so you'll have to presence of mind and then sheep. Croaky will sheep moon. Taco, you will sheep square.
I don't have palm, so.
Okay, that'll be tough.
We could death coil it on the pole. One of the locks could jump in.
Yeah, locks is death coil. Square and jumping death coil, easy. Just try your best to sheep square ASAP.
So make sure to sheep it twice, Creepy, in case the death coil breaks the first one.
Gotcha.
Fletch, you'll misdirect X to Vierce. Milk, you'll pick up Star. Chester, you'll pick up Triangle. Vierce, Skull, and X. Okay, after the tanks jump, everyone else will follow. Let me extrude my players real quick.
Sell for shamans.
Yeah, for locks too, we don't need light.
Salvation on shamans and locks, please. I'm just gonna change this real quick for now. Sorry,
Dispatch did the petameters.
Alright.
What? What's it me?
It was full light for Lurker, but it's not that big a deal.
I'm a professional healer.
Alright, rebuff salve. All DPS will need it for this point. Be very careful not to break the sheets. Those Draenei mages will fuck shit up. Especially if they're arcane. They're gonna be either arcane fire or frost. Arcane's the hardest one. Okay, Fletch, misdirect to Vierce. I'm gonna start a counter. Timer starting now. Mages get ready. Tanks get ready. Go. Might have fixed it. Do you have the already last one? Vanish on the Ellie, vanish on the Ellie, or the Ellie. So the way to make the jump, guys, is when the color changes.
I saw that Jimmy slid right down.
Resheep, resheep, resheep. Resheep, resheep. You can spell seal the nether mages too, and they'll usually give you rebuff. Looks like Square is frost, I believe Moon is fire. Everyone on Snow, everyone on Snow, North. Okay, the next pull's one of the hardest pulls. Resheep. Keep this one. Okay, Skull and X will do a big knockback, so melee stay out until the two Novas hit. Healers, keep Chester and Milk alive. They're going to take a lot more damage compared to Vierce. Obviously, keep Vierce alive as well, but be ready for the burst on Milk and Chester. Fletch, you will misdirect X to Vierce. Torek, you will misdirect Diamond to Milk. Ain, you will misdirect Circle to Chester. To Chetty, that is. Vortex gonna no man. All misdirects up. Melee stay out into the 2 pops. All misdirects. Beer sneezes misdirect. Get. Timer starting. Just go and pull, go and pull. The Murlocs is left.
Oh, your Skull and X.
Melee, stay away from Skull and X. Their range is huge. You get hit by their big guy. Get out, big guy, get out.
That's 2.
2. Melee and
I know you can run.
Don't AoE, there's gonna be MC, so it's Skull and X. Small MC dead.
Yeah, not bad. Make sure you're facing towards the water. That's right.
The Murloc packs are pretty tough to hit. We'll have the same sheep targets for Beyond Road and Square. We need to bring the sheeps away from the concentrate, so wait until they're away from the concentrate and then sheep. It's really important that they stay sheep for 10 times out. The marks that you're shooting constantly aggro drop on the tanks and they lose. So if they get loose and we're not ready to pick them up, they will kill. Other than that, after Chester picks up all the mobs, they stay away. Big Dad, you will actually help tank for this. There'll be mobs called harpooners, I believe they're the blue-looking Murlocs. You'll pick these guys up because they will net their main target and aggro drop on the net. You can power shift out of the net and just taunt them right back. The other tanks will get stuck. Healers, be ready for the big burst on Chester. Sheep square, sheep square. Creepy sheep square. I linked the video for the next one, so if you haven't done this boss yet, I'll post the video now during Twitch.
Oh, why'd you shoot the... Oh.
The next boss is pretty simple though. Alright, everyone stay back behind the bend unless you're a mage for sheeping or a healer or a tank. Stay back here, guys. We're gonna pull all these mobs up.
Oh, back up quick, back up quick, back up quick. I think he pulled 2. Yep, he pulled 2.
You have hero, use it, sweetheart. Stay alive.
Nope, pull another out. Kill Skull. Pull one out, mark one.
The sheep's up, the sheep's up. We got some
Don't AoE, kill Skull.
Skull ASAP, ASAP.
Put him back chase so we can see getting on one.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's not good at all. Big dead too.
Slow traps. I've got Earthbind.
Everyone put slow traps down, slow trap.
Hydro Monsters free cast and you go back around and bend a line of sight down. A warrior coming this way.
We need some kill targets.
I'm just trying to pick everything up.
I got the part.
Gear square. Can't be out.
Got it.
Here's something.
Dead.
Hydromancer's free casting.
Okay, diamond or something?
Yeah, Chester, don't backpedal. Just like frisbee, conk, and then just run back. Don't run through the conk.
Well, you pulled the side group too instead of the patrols.
You set him at one still sheeped, so be careful.
Thought sheep broke when you.
Day 3 reset, just the one sheep.
Just wait it out. We do have a soul stone, so just wait, guys.
We're all just laying down, counting sheep.
They reset.
Alright, come on, use those down, Jimmy. Yeah, Chester, just pull the middle packs first and just run straight back too as well. If you have Earth Shield Parameting on and everybody's safe, they're not going to pull aggro off of you. If nobody DPSs early, which they shouldn't be. If they do, it's their own fault and they die, whatever.
Yeah, DPS shouldn't even be in range of you. Just be healer aggro.
Now's a good time to continue finishing that YouTube video I linked though. So take the time to watch that. Wait for your res.
Oh, but the mounts will later.
Yeah, I was one of that. I had one of those for what, 3 years?
Right.
Don't run in, Chetty.
Can somebody trade Mina biscuits?
Meanie.
Thanks for the 4 biscuits, Mason. You gotta say.
It's not nothing.
Eat biscuits if you have them, just to speed up the wait time.
This trash is some of the hardest trash in here. So stay focused throughout the entire time. Poles are pretty tough too. They're all like right next to each other. Recovering from the pole too is very tough. We almost got it, but Chester DC is very, very not good. Alright, let's get buffs out. People need salve. Aya, you Earth Shield Chetty, and I'll get Fierce. Alright.
Incoming.
Warlocks need salve. Careful on threat until you get it.
It's another vortex.
This is your last one, right, Number? Back up around the bend if you're not a healer or puller. Back up, back up. Go, go, go. Even spell.
Heard him setting the shape.
Watch steering tunnel plus. Yeah, you guys don't need steering tunnel. It's gonna break some streets. Or adjust. If you're gonna fight it, just sheep moon, keep sheeping until it's good.
I drew my answer at range, but it's not shitty.
Nice shot.
Okay. Same thing, back up.
What, it was an Ellie totem doing damage? Oh my god. If I was a caster in that group, I'd be complaining.
Roll if you want him.
Incoming, incoming, incoming. Sorry, I was trying to save Chetty. He's almost dead.
These are BOP on creation.
Oh, never mind.
Where's coming in now?
Yep.
Got Mangle, just spam shit.
Well, Mangle's not up there.
Oh, it's not.
It just helps bleeds.
Good.
You're thinking of Lacerate.
No, I just think of the Wrath of the Lich King Feral DPS flowchart. That's all I know about druids.
As far as I've never seen a druid named John Madden. After that punch.
They've readjusted the ammo range.
I think they did because he usually comes when I pull the sides. I felt like it
So
yeah, you tell him.
Kill the warrior.
Push down, so if you stand far enough away.
is that one?
What was the last one?
Alright. Chester thinks they fixed it. Can try it, I guess. Let's hug the left side here. Go left, go left. Fletch, stay here just in case. And then if somebody does pull, just get ready to pull them back and reset them. Move up a little bit though, Fletch. Nobody go forward yet. Wait for Fletch to get in position. Basically, this boss's aggro range might be too big, and if it's too big, we'll pull him on accident. So Fletch, you can move up a little bit more. Okay. Looks like he's in position. Yep, go behind the panel. Hug left here, hug left.
Take you!
See if you can pull him off. Let's nobody attack him, nobody touch him, nobody touch him. Okay, let Fletch reset it. Wait here in the corner, left corner, left corner, left corner. Don't go anywhere else. Left corner. They gotta fix that. We'll be fine, Turk. You can just DPS in your shaman. We'll have Milk main tank, Big Dad and Fierce and Chester will be off tanks. And we should be good.
It's definitely smaller than it was.
Alright, Fletch, go on Hearth and we'll summon you back. We have to pull this last pack here before we do the boss. Now, come on the next cycle. On this next pack, Fletch, you will misdirect X to Vierce. Milk, you'll pick up Triangle, and Torak, you'll misdirect Circle to Chetty. But wait for Fletch. Summon Fletch, please. Once again, these guys are the ones that Shadow Nova, so melee stay away, range stay far away from Skull and X. Once the two pops happen, melee can go in. Alright, everyone move to the center here. We can get ready for the pull. This directs up. This directs up and go and pull. Range stay far away from Skull and X. Range back up one, back up one. Melee in, I believe that's, yeah, now. boss is pretty simple. DPS will stay with the other DPS, and the Juke also dies. So the Murloc's come, give it a second to the red on Murlocs, and then AoE come down. Your AoE is still fighting the same boss. Big Dad would be one of the options. You went here, so paired up to get the south Murlocs. Every time an earthquake happens, Murlocs respawn, run off the Fierce to the south, and pick up Murlocs, bring them back to the boss. That should be it. You will keep your shield up on. Nope, don't keep your shield up on. Whenever you're ready. I'm gonna be 20 seconds. As Soulstone Jimmy, Zelm, Soulstone Mina. Do you have on? Meow when you get in here, Soulstone Bernays. Full buffs up. Alright, let's get a soul well as well. Let's get all souls out. There's a good amount of grave damage here. Meow, your soul well too, please. Spatch, refresh Pally Power and give Big Dad light instead.
I'm on it.
Too good. Alright, Milk in position. Fletch will misdirect first. After Fletch's misdirect will be Torak, and then after Torak, aim. Incoming, incoming. Misdirect up. Misdirect up.
All the time.
Everyone besides the caster stack up on the set. Caster stack up on the stacker, or the caster point. Watch your AoE healing, just like tanks for now. Jimmy upgrades.
We're gonna close it on melee for wall.
Nope.
No.
Oh, that's right, that's right.
Get away from the boss, get away from the boss.
Why are the healers standing over now?
All range just go to the caster stack, because we're not going to stack them all. Like tank in the middle.
I agree.
have some coming towards me in the field.
Next, after this, we'll move the boss. Wait for the graves. Wait for the graves. Heroes now. Move the boss. Push the boss.
No, big deck come back.
Murlocs are still gonna come. Murlocs are still gonna come.
Everyone needs to move up towards the door.
There's gonna be bubbles. The bubbles touch you. You will do your counteract. Stay away from them. They'll despawn. Stay with the god heals and grab the joy. We're gonna take the Murlocs away from the boss. Watch it. Don't waste it.
Kill him till he's dead.
Make that joke every time.
I don't know what I did to piss him off. I got fucking brave for 5 minutes.
You just got the RG guys. Two champions. Alright, Jimmy's getting the one. Nice. This is gonna be the last boss for tonight. We'd have to go well over to get to the next boss, so we're just gonna call it here. Hopefully, as we start getting Hyjal more and more down pat, we'll be able to clear more into T5 on Sunday. It was kind of an anomaly that we spent so long in Escalor yesterday. We one-shot him today, so it's probably just a bad night. If we hadn't gotten Az down, we probably would have downed Arky yesterday too, to all of it for SEC. So would have had a lot more done today. Tomorrow's focus will be, we will do Doomwalker tomorrow, but we'll likely either do Kara or T4. The other bosses in SSC require specific comps, they require a lot of tanks, and very geared people for Bosch. So it's unlikely we'll have the geared people we need to get the other bosses down on what's essentially a 25-man off day. If you're a healer, roll if you don't have this, just to see. Jimmy, do you have one yet? We need these for our healers for Asgore. It's part of what makes it pretty hard for us right now. Somebody's summoned Jimmy back. If Bernays has one already, looks like it's gonna be Jimmy.
I actually have shards.
Jeez.
Not my fault.
I soul burned the boss and went back as fast as I thought.
Alright, this is going to Jimmy. Congrats. Alright, congrats on loot tonight, guys. Again, Doomwalker tomorrow, along with Kara and or 25s or T4 if we have enough. And then again, next